Hey, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget and we are back with another showdown. This time it's going to be between the Swiffer Power Mop wipes and reusable Power Mop wipes that I found on Amazon. Obviously, we know that going with something that is reusable is better for the environment, it's better for your wallet, but does it hold up with these Swiffer Power Mop wipes? So that's what we're here to test. They obviously look incredibly different. One is literally just a microfiber towel and this one boasts like all the different strands that are supposed to be able to pick up extra dirt, etc. So I'm going to test that out today and we'll see how it goes. Last year I did a whole review on the Swiffer Power Mop. I loved it. I did an in-depth review about what it was like to clean my entire apartment and I only used the strips that came with the Power Mop. I thought these strips did an amazing job getting up all the extra dirt that I had lying around my apartment, because real talk. Now this is not the original box. I have since bought refills and I just want to tell you that today's price when I look it up for a pack of 5 refills is about $11.79. I saw that on Amazon, I saw that on Target. So that is what I previously paid. This is what the strips look like in case you actually don't even know what I'm talking about. So they are this big. They've got the individual scrubbing strips that just pick up extra dirt, etc. It just easily connects to the Power Mop and you are on your way. I actually felt like I could use one of these pads multiple times before throwing it away, so that was my way of using what you got and saving your money. Obviously depends on the size of your house, what you're cleaning, how dirty it is. One of the main questions in that original video was about being able to use reusable pads and not having to keep purchasing these new pads over and over again. So I finally did it. Now these reusable pads I found on Amazon for $9.99 for a pack of 4. So just tossing that out there that it is already cheaper to get this. These are made of microfiber and I'm gonna open them up right now so we can see how they're looking. The brand is called Home Excel. It's a reusable microfiber mop pad. It's made of 92% polyester, 8% polyamide, reusable, strong absorption, wet or dry use, machine washable, tumble dry on low heat, catch and lock pet hair. I don't have a pet here, but I have a lot of hair, so I will use myself as that example. This is basically interchangeable because it says 13 to 15 inches. So if you have some other version of the Power Mop, you could probably use this as well. Okay, this is what the pad looks like. It's just a microfiber towel-like material in pad form. This is what the back looks like. Looking at them together side by side, they look different. Obviously, this is the scrubbing strips all over it. And again, this is the microfiber material. But we do know that microfiber in general does a pretty good job of picking things up and attaching the dirt to it. So that wouldn't be my main concern, but I am curious what would be the major difference. I would say that my kitchen and my bathroom get the most dusty. So it'll be great to use both of these on separate occasions. And then my living room area, I'll just like trade off here and there. Let me just show you the Power Mop in case you haven't seen it. So this is where everything's gonna connect to. I'm just gonna hold this up and let's just see if this will connect right away. Yeah, it does. It's sticking to it. I'm gonna sit this right here. But yeah, so you can see that it's going to connect very easily. I can obviously line it up a little bit better, but this is what it's gonna look like. And in terms of it sticking, it is definitely going to stick to it. You can see that I am having to use a little bit of force to pull it off. So glad to know that this actually is going to connect. Now for contrast, in case you're not feeling like going back to my other video, I'm gonna show you how the Swiffer Mop normally connects. So you would just attach it like this. So you see it easily connects and it's got all these little scrubbing strips right here. So all is good. Let's start with the microfiber pad in the kitchen and let's see how it does. As I mentioned previously, it is very easy to attach the reusable mop pad. It fits exactly the same. One thing I've always loved about this Power Mop for the last year is how easy it is to fit into small spaces. I don't know if it's just my apartment, but there are small spaces everywhere and I like that the swivel is like a 360 so I can get into those little crevices and get that area clean. Another great feature is just how much solution comes out when you're using the spray feature. This is battery operated, so eventually you will have to change the batteries, but again, in a year I haven't had to. But I like how much solution comes out so that I'm able to clean the entire surface without feeling like I have to spray too much. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, we've reached the halfway point in my apartment. So I'm going to be taking off the reusable mop pad and putting on the original one that comes with the Swiffer Power Mop. And watching this back, I actually feel like the mop pad that comes with the Swiffer mop is a little bit bigger to where it actually fans out past the mop itself so that it covers all corners. And you can kind of see it in the video. I mean, maybe I didn't put it on truly aligned, but I still think with the scrubbing strips and the mop pad itself, it actually does fit a little bit wider than the reusable one. Well, that brought me so much relief because now my apartment is clean and it smells amazing. This has nothing to do with the video per se, but every time I use the Swiffer Power Mop, that scent it's just so sweet and refreshing. And I'm just like, ooh, I want my whole apartment to smell like this. It encourages me to work a little harder. But anyway, I'm about to take this off and reveal to you how it looks after one session with my bathroom and half of my living room. So here's what we're working with. I'll do a little close up. We can see the dirt. So this is with the Swiffer Mop's original mop pad. And I'm just gonna be honest, I might use this like one more time. Like that, it's dirty, yes, but like there's still some side spots that I think I could dirty up a little bit more before wanting to throw it away. But because I have the reusable pad, this would be something where I'd be like, well, who cares? Because I can just wash it and then reuse it again. Now the reusable pad, for comparison, this is what it looks like. Based on look, I don't think it's a fair competition because when I'm looking at this, I can see that this is incredibly dirty, but I'm not figuring out a way for you to see it. Let's see if you can. I think that the color of it, you can't really see where all the gray dirt marks are, but trust me when I say, I'm like, this actually looks filthy. Even if I had like a second guess on, how dirty is this? I would just wash, rinse, repeat. And I think that's where the benefit between having the reusable one and then having the original one comes in. I just wanted to do this so I could show you how much dirt is in this microfiber towel. So yes. It did take up a lot of dirt and yuck, that looks gross. I probably would do this, rinse out as much dirt as I could, and then I would toss this into the laundry. In comparison to the original mop pads, the microfiber mop pad is heavier, or it makes me exert a little bit more because it's obviously thicker. So I contribute most of my current sweating state to be because of this one. The ease of the original one is that you could just slap it on and you can glide around whatever you're cleaning on your hardwood floors. A plus with this not being strips though is that I mean, as you saw my floors, like they're not the newest, nicest floors ever. So I have a lot of grooves and openings and little, spaces that have come up on the floor. And when I was previously using the original one, the strips would get torn off. So that was something that I did notice the first time around. With the microfiber one, like this is not gonna get torn unless it was some sort of big wood piece sticking out, which I don't have. So it was nice to be able to glide over anything and not have any friction back against it. Going back to price real quick, these were $9.99 for a pack of 4. For a pack of 5, this was $11.97. I feel like, once again, it's kind of just up to you. If you want to save the world a little bit faster and save your money a little bit faster, I would say go with the microfiber towels. If you just want to stick to what you know and use these, because you can also just see the dirt a little bit better and it's got all these 300 strips, etc., I think you could go with this and be fine. I think they're both great options. If you feel like you're going to be using your Power Mop a lot, and you're gonna go through these pads a lot, then I think go with the microfiber and do the reusable thing. I feel like I could just wash this and go. I also feel like I could just soak this, rinse it out, and it would be good to go. Like, I think I don't necessarily need to run it through a washing machine. I could just do it by hand. I can't make the determination for what would be better for you and your floors, but I hope that this video was helpful so that you could see in action how it is. I actually do need to get another solution, and I saw online that it was like a 2-pack for $9.97, which is a great deal. So I'm gonna be purchasing that myself for moving forward. Someone else has recently asked me the difference between using the original solution and then going in with the wood one. I've never used the wood one, so I'm gonna try that out next. I'm curious to see what changes. I'm curious about the scent, but most of my floors are wood, so I think I could, partake in that. Let's discuss this all down below. I'm still happy with the Power Mop 1 year later. It makes things so much easier, and I feel like it is more heavy duty than the original Swiffer. Thanks so much for watching, and I will will see you in the next one. And now I need to go wash these and wash my hands.